Morning, folks. Well, I got all this back together. What a pain this thing turned out to be. CV joint, I guess they call that. But the hardest part is that ball in there. That has to be lined up. And there's a little spring inside. And it has to be all lined up as you're trying to fit the U-joint into place, too. Didn't really want to go. I finally got it. But got that done. Took a grease needle and poked it through the rubber here. This is supposed to slip in and out. So it needs a little bit of grease in there, but there's no, a lot of them will have a grease fitting right here. This one doesn't. So grease needles are kind of nice. I just stabbed it in there and pumped a little grease in there and it should be fine. So now put it back under the truck. I'll be done with that part of it. Like I said, it turned out to be a pain. This one here, look at this. That one had grease, that one had grease, that one had grease. This one has dry bearings, rust. This is something else I was surprised to see. They came with a plug so you can take the grease fitting out if you don't want them to be greasable. I don't know why you'd do that. Some of them might not have very much clearance. This has got me a little worried. I don't think it flexes very much this direction. I'll have to look and see if that's going to hit. I might have to take it out and put that plug in, and then when I need to grease it, maybe have to unbolt it or something and put the fitting back in. I don't think so. I don't think it moves that far, but it might. This one, I still need to grease it. I don't want these caps coming off until after they're in place, though. Yeah, that's thunder. Sky looks pretty dark, too. Just about got this back in. I hope it holds off just a few more minutes. This is hard to do. I can't. There looks like there should be room for a socket there, but the angle is wrong. That's loud. About got it. And I got these little guys up here. Gotta get them tighter. And then this is done. The wheel ones are gonna have to wait, I'm afraid. Yeah, it's gonna rain here any minute. I gotta get this done. Yeah, here it comes. Get a kick out of some of the comments. Somebody asked, well, why don't you use air tools? Why don't you use air tools? Well, the answer is kind of obvious because I don't own any. I would if I could, but I can't, so I won't. Okay, that one's tight. Now, and there's my phone. I bet it's Cindy. No, it's O'Reilly Auto Parts. Hello.
Hi, how's it going?
Well, here comes the rain. Boy, that one there was loud. Holy moly. If that don't get a fire going, I'm not sure what's gonna. We ended up with 2 forest fires out of that last little storm. One of them started out, when I first saw it, was 6 acres. I think they got it out. It says 25 acres. The other one was small, less than an acre. And I don't know about that one. I think it's up in the rocks where it's not going to go anywhere. Okay, so that should be done. Bet my dog's under the bed. I might join her here in a minute. That was a loud one. Holy moly. Yeah, I'm finishing this up just at the right time, I think. Let's see, did I grease that one? I did. So I should be back in order. At least for this part. Let's see, got everything. Another thing I need to do, this is kind of a pain. I need to check my fluid level in my transmission. The shifting is getting a little hard, but it's got this weird little socket head type of drain plug or filler plug up here. It's a 5/8 inch nut head, so if I buy a little bolt, I'll weld it to a chunk of rebar or something and make a wrench. But I hear the rain now. I'll get out from under here and I guess I'm done. See you folks tomorrow. Bye. Rain, hail. Some of that hail's kind of big. Well, at least I'm done with that. It would have been nice to have my tools put away though. Well, I'm not going to complain. We need this very, very badly. Look at it coming off the hood of the fairgrounds truck.